New gun, who dis? This is the Taurus TX 22 compact, brand new for 2023. I just picked this up yesterday, January 20th. I don't know why I'm not really a 22 guy. I mainly like to shoot those. So, but this looked kind of fun. It looked kind of cool. You know, if you look at my subscriber count, you can tell I am not an influencer, quote-unquote influencer. I'm not one of these presenters. I think almost every video currently up on YouTube about this gun are from presenters. So that means they get the free guns from the manufacturer in the hopes of getting some free advertising out of them. I don't know if you want to trust their opinion of it or not based on that. I mean, that's your decision. Honestly, I don't trust anybody unless their name is Honest Outlaw. That's the only dude I trust because that's his brand, is honest and unbiased opinion, even though he does get free stuff from these companies, some of the companies, except for Springfield. But anyhow, I'm not a big 22 guy, so I'm not sure if my review or an opinion, I know the sun is kind of weird. I don't know if this is going to be of much value. Maybe it is if you aren't a 22 guy like me and you want a fresh opinion. Obviously, I have shot 22 in the past. I just don't regularly shoot it. I might change my mind, though. I mean, I came across a full case of mini mags, so I'm like, I need to find a way to use these up. So I got this guy. Now, first impressions of just handling it and looking at it. I kind of like the look of the trigger guard. It's kind of cool. There's some room in there if you shoot with a glove. The grip texture is not aggressive at all. It's kind of hardly there. Some people like aggressive grip texture. Some people can't stand it because it feels like sandpaper, and they can't replace their hand positioning because of it, and they have difficulty. Non-slide safety, manual safety, optic cutout, blacked out rear, and a white front dot. Front dot is not adjustable. The rear for windage only. There are some cuts in the slide on the sides and in the top. They look kind of cool. Obviously have to lighten the slide for 22. However, that's also a great way to introduce dust and dirt and stuff, and I'm in Arizona, so we'll see how that plays out. Probably not that significant. Now this does have a threaded barrel. It comes with a protector on there. Unscrew that, and then it comes with this adapter you can put on there. I don't have any suppressors that are 22, and they're all too large of a diameter. I would not be able to use those sights. Those are not suppressor height sights. There is an accessory rail on the bottom, and the slide release can be reversed. The trigger is very good. I don't like the look of the trigger. I mean, I don't know why a lot of manufacturers just can't slap a straight piece of steel on there and say, there's your trigger, because a lot of the aftermarket triggers, that's all they are. They're vertical and flat piece of metal. But the actual functionality, the feel of the trigger, the reset, the take up, the wall, all of that is very good for a 22. I'm actually impressed with this. Dare I say, this has been better than some of my higher end 9mm, that's for sure. But it's fantastic out of the box. I don't know if they make any upgrades for the TX22, like, because I know the original has been around for a long time. But that might be kind of interesting to see what's out there. The slide cuts in the rear and up front, they're not super deep. It's very light. I don't know, you can look up the specs online. I don't know, they are off the top of my head. So let's go ahead and see how this shoots. I am going to be shooting the mini mags today, and we'll put a couple rounds through it. It does come with this loader is kind of cute, but honestly, since all these 22s come with the this little knob here to help you load, that loader isn't really needed. These are kind of cheapish plastic magazines. That is one thing I don't like about it, because I know some 22s do come with metal mags. So we'll see how long these last. I'll just have to be careful with them. But anyhow, let's put a few rounds to it, see how it does. That's really good. Obviously 22 has hardly any recoil, but that felt fantastic. It feels good in my hand, but I do have small hands, and it is keep in mind it is a compact. But that felt really good. The trigger was spot on. Now, again, this might be unfair, but obviously the higher caliber firearms, you have a little more audible confirmation of the reset. You have the click. I didn't hear a click on this. It was a little light to feel, but it's so small of a reset that you back out a little bit, you reset, and you don't have to think about, oh, where am I resetting? Where am I resetting? That was great. I'm going to run another mag. Oh. Terrific. This is terrific. I'm going to shoot the rest of this box, and then I'll tell you what I think after 100 rounds. I'll tell you if I have any misfires, any errors or anything. Rounds just like that. That was like butter. Don't know I've ever gone through 100 rounds that fast. Zero issues feeding, zero issues ejecting, no stovepipes, nothing. This is, at least for the first 100 rounds, it's a workhorse. And as you guys, you hear about this break-in period. Yes, some guns have them, some guns don't. Some guns need a little more to break in. If this is the break-in period, then, well, technically there isn't any, because it ran flawlessly. It was perfect. After 100 rounds, I can't say that the light grip texture or non-aggressive grip texture was an issue. I'm in Arizona, and it's freezing today. This morning is early, maybe like 45, 48 degrees out, so it is fairly cold. Now, if I'm going to shoot this during the summer when it's 100 plus out and I'm sweating, that might be a little different story. So I'm going to have to revisit that scenario this summer. But overall, first impressions, this is terrific. I know Taurus has historically had kind of a bad reputation for not so quality guns, and then they stepped it up a little bit. I think they had a couple issues very early on with the first TX22, and they got those resolved, and then the TX22 competition came out. I haven't heard a lot of issues with that. So I think they're tightening up their quality control a little bit, which is terrific to see. First Taurus I've ever purchased. Again, I bought this with my own money. No freebies for me. Maybe someday. But this is definitely going to get some use. But for now, that's about it. I'm going to start shooting my HKs now, if you don't mind. Thanks for watching. Bye.